Now today, while I was out riding my restored Ninja 500-hour restoration, I was careful to look around a few times and look at how some of the parts of the bike are holding up. The gold paint, which I thought it's now a few years old and it's been sitting out in the sun, still as bright and shiny as ever. All of the carbon fiber parts I made for this bike, the unique ones, is about 7 or 8 of them. There isn't a crack or a chip or a scratch in any of them. I was really impressed. And overall, the bike, now 32,000 miles, a lot of bikes at 32,000 start showing signs of age. This one is like a brand new bike, even better. Now today, the weatherman says 90 degrees by lunchtime, but we're going to be back by lunchtime today. We got up real early. Karen likes to get the work on the farm done early. I like to get as much done as I can and then take a nap in the afternoon. Or work on motorcycles or whatever. Anyway, we have no control of the weather. We do have control of the bikes. And we are going to get out on the open road early today. Now I wanted to show the wear pattern. This is the Michelin 5 that we're testing on the 650 Ninja. The wear pattern is, this tire was on the MT-09. And we're getting pretty nicely close here. The little baby, that's even a little too close to the edge for riding on the street. But that nice wear pattern, and I wanted to show how far we're down into the, oh yeah, I don't know if we can see it here. We're down in to the bars. I would say we are probably near the halfway point of the tire, and we're coming up on 6,000 miles. So that would tell me that we're going to get some good mileage out of this. That even though these, and we've been testing these for over a year, I've tested 2 sets for them. 2 sets of them, unfortunately, one got a flat. And this tire, the one thing, as opposed to the Michelin 2s that were on the bike before, we're getting way better mileage. And that is a big thing on a bike that I'm riding on the street. I don't want to change tires every 6 months. Softer and they wear better. I don't know how that works, but I'm looking forward to very soon getting a set of Michelin 6s. Even I haven't even worn these out yet. Now the Pirelli Angels on the R1, they're a little bit harder rubber. They tear just a little bit differently. The tear at the edge of the tire, and they are definitely a few numbers harder. But they both have their advantages. Now I'm really hoping that once I get a lot more miles on this, that I'll be getting. I'm hoping I get 10,000. I don't think I am. Not on this bike is just too powerful. But I'm hoping on the other one I get at least 10,000 on the Michelin 5s. But we'll report and we'll see. And the Michelin 2s are still a really good tire, but I think these other ones, the problem is, this is the FZR. The Michelin 2s always, they wore nice, they tore nice, they wore right up to the edge nice, but the only thing is, they were really good for about 4,000 miles. And as you can imagine, I'm waiting for delivery. We ordered the tire a while back. Getting tires delivered. I got a brand new tire ordered for this, a Sport Demon. Supposedly from Vlad, it was the last one available in the country. The 09, these are wearing and tearing real nice. And we're logging everything. Everything gets logged in here. So hopefully we'll have, by the end of the year, by the end of this riding season, we can make up a little report day. Right now we got to take care of the fish, the farm, and get the bike ready because it's getting hot already. I always like to get the bike pre-flighted as soon as possible, so if I have to make any decisions on anything regarding the farm or the fish or the pet giraffe or whatever. But this looked like a pretty uneventful day. Every part of this bike has been so bulletproof. That is, if you had to pick one word for this bike, 32,000 miles bulletproof. There's been, other than waxing it and doing the restoration, which was really optional. If you didn't do the restoration, you could just be riding this bike for 32,000 miles on oil and oil filters. That's pretty much the bottom line here. It's unbelievable. Okay, boys, who wants to go riding an engine today? Come on, kids. And of course, Karen's garden is in full bloom. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you got a little one there. Good. Take him. I'll take him. Look at this guy over here. I got Cucumberzilla here. Wow.
That's a big one?
Yeah, there's another big one in there. I wish I could get a plant that would grow Michelin 5 tires. That would be real productive. Another one? Oh, there. The farm is producing. Which one you want to take? You got a few down there.
The one on the left.
Another few days we're going to have a lot of tomatoes. All the tomatoes are getting ready to grow. Getting ready to turn orange. You got a few cherry tomatoes there?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are the orange cherry tomatoes.
Okay. That's going to be a nice big eggplant by the end of the week. In fact, there's 2 on this plant. It's so much fun doing this every morning. So before we head out, before we fill up the fuel tank, we got to fill up the refrigerator with fresh from the garden. And boy, does this put you in a good mood to start every day. I can see why farmers want to go riding their tractor every day. Anyway, we're out of here. Oh, it looks like a heavenly day is upon us. Weather report, no chance of rain, and in the 90s. So this motorcycle is now 13 years old. The restoration is 3 years on it. And it's, again, it's held up so well. I'm always looking around as I clean it for little cracks, chips. Try to maintain it, try to keep it, well, as nice as I possibly can. Now this bike and a Suzuki SV650 are 2 bikes that surprise the heck out of you with how good they handle, the nice smooth power delivery, and all the little things that go along with just making a motorcycle enjoyable to ride. Now the combination of the good handling on this bike and the Michelin tires, the Michelin 5 in the back especially, really give it, you get a real confident feeling when you're riding it, a good planted feeling. It never seems to be unstable in any way. It's a really nice combination. Now, one tiny inconvenience about riding really early in the morning like this before the heat of the day, is there are places when you're facing right into the sun and you're going through sun and shadow, sun and shadow, sun and shadow. It gets a little weird after a while. Now I mixed up all the gold paint on this restoration. It all comes from one batch. It's all a perfect match. And I wasn't sure how it was going to hold up. It's a pretty exotic color. And I was surprised it held up really well. Another nice little side benefit of this motorcycle, it gets really good mileage, somewhere around 45 miles a gallon. And if you really lean on it, it goes down into the low 40s. But it gets good mileage overall. And I check the parts of this bike every time I pre-flight it, and then pretty much every time I ride it. If anything looks cracked or chipped or anything, even the parts that take a lot of abuse, the carbon fiber parts I made, they have worked out just perfectly. Now, I've had several people, even the people up at Perry, show some interest in this radar detector, this little box that I made. It's on a previous video on my channel. Just look up my name in quotation marks and radar detector, and it's sure to come up. And it works really well. And early in the morning, believe me, there are many times you come out of the shadow and into the bright sun. The sun hits you right in the eye, and for a split second, I say it's weird. It just can really be disorienting, but only for the first maybe hour or two of. And the Bentley Black is just in the sun. Look at the way that paint reflects this blue in the sky, the light, the sun. The Bentley Black and that custom mixed gold, I think in real life, that is one of the most attractive paint combos ever. And we never go to a meetup or a gathering anywhere and somebody doesn't comment on the gold wheels. And I put a lot of time into these wheels. All of that's out on the channel during the restoration. But in the end, they really turned out nice. The Montville Museum is one of the photo op stops that I pass almost every time I go up into this area. Go on to any of the loops up in this area, but it always makes a nice place to stop for a few minutes and check out the scenery. Every once in a while what I do is I'll take a picture of the bike before I did the restoration, and it had black wheels and no trim at all and black windshield and whatever, and I look at it now, I put them side by side, and to be honest, I'm really happy with it. You know, all my RD350 race bikes in the 70s were black and gold. That was my my favorite color, and it stood the test of time over the years. To be honest, I still like the black and gold look. And after using a beautiful day for a nice ride on a beautiful bike that's withstood the test of time, it really has. And if anything, it has really stood the test of time a lot better than a lot of other bikes I've seen. And I've even done one track day on this bike. Anyway, it's time to get back to the farm. This is the best part of being a pickle farmer. We get to give the pickles to our neighbor Dale. Free pickles! Oh, I gotta put the bike away. Oh my God, what a beautiful day this was. Great ride, a lot of fun, and free pickles. What could be better? So I hope you enjoyed sharing this little chunk of our life, the life of a farmer here in Karen's little baby farm here and Wendy's little motorcycle collection. It's still a lot of fun, and hope you enjoy sharing it with us. And all that's left is to clean off the bugs, put the bike back in the garage, go get a glass of lemonade, and a few pickles maybe. It really was a fun day. And this time of year in the summer, the only way I get a ride every day is if I get out early in the morning with the chicken. But my little bike collection serves me a lot of good purposes, the biggest of which is to get exercise every day, breathe in some fresh air, go out and get 3 hours of riding if possible, maybe even 4. And it's the exercise, and it's the keeping busy and the mentally alert. And I'm sure there's part of it is the mental alertness you need to make sure nobody coming the other way is in your lane, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it was a great day. We do enjoy editing the video. I enjoy sharing them. I enjoy making them. Karen enjoys sharing her little farm with everybody. And of course, we do try to post a new motorcycle video almost every day. So if you enjoyed the video, I hope you share it with your friends. And of course, I hope most of all that we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks again for watching.